All right, welcome back to another game of Play Action Football. My name is Brian Hafferkamp. I'm the designer and creator of this game. This is a new football simulation. It's a play-by-play tabletop football cards and dice game. And in this game, I'm trying out a new season that I'm creating, so 1985. That was a great season for the Bears, who went 15-1 and won the Super Bowl in very deciding fashion over the Patriots. I actually replayed that Super Bowl with these team cards, and it was still a Bears win, but it was much closer, 13-6. So maybe the game that we should have gotten, but I believe it was 45-10, 48-10, 45-10. Bears win in that Super Bowl. In this game, we're going to replay the AFC Championship. That's going to be Dan Marino and the Miami Dolphins hosting those New England Patriots who made a run. Good defense for the Patriots and good enough offense, but their defense was number 6 in the NFL. So good defense that year and propelled them into the championship. But in the Super Bowl, just definitely faltered. Didn't play good offense or defense. If you look through the play-by-play, just couldn't move the ball at all. So we'll see what happens with the Marino-led Miami Dolphins here. The Patriots won this game 31-14, and we'll see what happens here on the tabletop. I'll try to get in the first half. That's about all I have time for this morning, but you get a good flavor of the game. The game is not officially released yet. You can download the demo teams from 2023. Which is the last 4 teams standing in the playoffs, the AFC and NFC Championship teams. So Baltimore and Kansas City in the AFC, Detroit and San Francisco in the NFC. Let's get this one kicked off. We got Miami and New England. And I've got all of my adjustments made here. Excuse me. Man. Miami is going to have a -1 on their offensive plays, and because of the New England defense, and the Miami offense is only a +1. And then, sorry about that. And then New England, when they are on offense, they are going to have 0. So there's no offense or defensive adjustment based off of the teams. They have a 1 on offense, and Miami is a -1 on defense. Alright, so we'll use our die here. The red die is going to be for the Patriots. The blue dice are going to be for the Miami Dolphins. So the Dolphins win the toss. They elect to defer to the second half. So it'll be Miami kicking off. Kickoff is going to be a touchback. So starting, I believe they started at the 25. I'm not real sure. We're going to use some modern rules there. So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 25 for the Patriots. And first kickoff is a touchback for the Dolphins. So Pats on offense, +1 on their offense. And they're led by Tony Eason, and Craig James was their number 1 option at running back. I feel like they ran like maybe a split back setup because James is listed as a fullback. I've seen him. I don't think he was a fullback size, so maybe they ran like a pro set or a wing tee or something like that. All right, so we got 1st down and 10. And this is going to be an inside handoff against a base blitz. So both teams ran in the 3-4. Most teams ran a 3-4 back in 1985. So there were a few teams that ran a 4-3. Now it's a little bit more 50-50. But back then everybody was running the 3-4. So a lot of opportunities to run the football. Don't know why it took so long for people to switch over to the 4-3, but it did. But the Bears ran a 4-3. Actually, they ran a 4-6, right? That was a Buddy Ryan defense. And we actually have a 4-6 on here if you ever want to run that. because so many people did run the 4-6 throughout history. So this is going to be against inside run against a base blitz, which is a 0. When New England is on offense, there is no adjustment, right? So this is just straight up. An 11 on an inside run is good for 4 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down and 6. Second down, this is going to be a medium pass against the base defense, and that is into the teeth of the defense. It's a -2, so a 4 on a medium pass is going to be a sack, and that's going to go for -6 yards as the Dolphins get to the quarterback on the first passing play. So we go back 6, and that's going to bring up 3rd down and long for the Pats. This will be a medium pass against a nickel defense. So they bring in the nickel back, and that's going to be a -1. So 12 on a medium pass is going to be incomplete for the Patriots, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. So the Pats are forced to punt on their first series. They go 3 and out. That'll be a 40-yard punt. So 10, 20, 30, 40. The return is 6, which is good for 10 yards. So, excuse me, the Dolphins will start. They'll start at their own 47 and take our 15 seconds off. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Dolphins from their own 47. So really good field position for them on their first drive. Dan Marino trots out. And it's going to be 1st down for the Dolphins. It is I don't know if I think I messed up the dice rolls earlier, but we'll get it straightened out. So this is New England, this is Miami. This will be a short pass against the base defense, which is a -1, but they are already a -1, so it's going to be a -2. 12 -2 is a 10. 10 on a short pass is going to be D6 +2. So that's a 4-yard gain for the Dolphins on 1st down. Nice positive yardage. Now brings up 2nd down and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4 as they cross midfield into New England territory. 2nd down and 6 for the Dolphins. This is going to be an outside run to the blitz, and that is a -2 again. So a 5 on the outside run is a -2. So they get tackled for a 2-yard loss, trying to get it to the outside. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and 8. 3rd and 8 for the Dolphins. This is a short pass against the blitz. That's going to be a -2, so basically you get rid of this. That's an 8, and that's going to be incomplete for the Dolphins as they are not able to move the ball at all. They go 3 and out on their first series, and we got a punt for Miami. The punt is just 30 yards, so 10, 20, 30, takes it down to the 21. And the return is a fair catch. So 30 yards plus a fair catch means that the Patriots are going to start at their own 21, 1st and 10. 3 and out for the Patriots on their first series. Let's see if they can get something going against this Dolphins defense. So this is a medium pass against the base as Eason drops back. Medium against the base is a -2, so that's a 5 on a medium pass. Pass is deflected, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Not a great start. 0 for 2 with a sack is Eason, and brings up 2nd down and 10. This will be an outside run to the base. That's going to be 0. So 13 on an outside run, a little better with 5 yards and that's going to bring up 3rd down and 5. Patriots looking to pick up their first down of the game. First down, I guess. This is a medium pass against the base. It's going to be tough to go. It's -2, so 19 minus 2 is 17, so they got a chance here. D10 plus 13 on the medium pass. D10 plus 13. That's going to be a 15-yard gain, so nice pitch and catch there. The gain goes to Irving Fryer, so Fryer picks up the first down. Good throw by Eason. And we go 10 plus 5 is out to the 41. So it'll be 1st and 10 at the round 41 for the Patriots as they get a little breathing room put behind them on the field. Maybe that'll get them started here. This is going to be an inside run to the base. That's a +1, so an 11 becomes a 12, and a D6 plus 2 is a 6-yard gain. So starting to get it rolling a little bit. The Patriots are getting a little good feel for the game. And they are at 2nd down and 4 from their own 47-yard line. It's going to be an outside run to the base blitz as Miami sends the extra players. And that's a -1. So 15 on the outside run is a D10 roll. And just 3 yards on the gain. That's a tough one because it can be 3 yards, it can be 1 yard, it can be 10 yards. There's a lot of variability there. 1, 2, 3. Probably coulda, shoulda had a first down. They get tripped up just short. It's going to be 3rd and 1. And the Patriots, they line up in a 2-back set. And they have a medium pass against a base blitz. Let's see if they can come up with the catch. This is a -1. So 11 becomes a 10. 10 on a medium pass is going to be incomplete. As for some reason they try to go deep here. You know what? They're playing a 3-4. They're just gonna run it up the gut, see if they can get quarterback sneak on this. So it'll be against the blitz. So Miami sends the blitz, and that's a no advantage. 17 on an inside run is good up the middle for 7 yards. Takes it out to the 43, and that's going to be a first down for the Patriots as they go for their first 4th down of the game, and they get it easily. Brings up 1st and 10 from the other side of the field. Is an inside run against the base defense. That's always good against a 4-3. 17 becomes an 18, so it's a D6 plus 8. And that's going to be good for 10 yards. So a nice pickup there. That was a first down as well. So a couple of rushing first down pickups for the Patriots. And that's going to move the sticks. It'll be 1st and 10 from the Dolphins 33. Inside run to the base defense, a +1, so 14 on the inside run, and that's going to be good for 8 yards. So picking up big chunks right through the middle of the line. Brings up 2nd down and 2, and we'll put them right there at the 25. Patriots driving. There's 8 minutes left in the first quarter. A medium pass to a base defense is right into the teeth of it. That's a -2. So 8 on the medium pass is going to be incomplete. And that will bring up 3rd down and 2. Let's go ahead and run it up the gut. See if we can pick up that first down. Up the middle. 3rd down, it's going to be against the blitz. So Miami sends the blitz. That's going to be a 0. A 4. On an inside run is tackle for loss as they're ready on the Miami defense, and they drop them for a 3-yard loss. And that's going to bring up 4th down and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It'll be a 45-yard kick. They're a 1-5, a decent field goal kicking team. So they're going to run out their field goal kicker. This needs to be at least a 5 in order to make the kick. This is going to be 45 yards. So let's see if they can hit on it. It's a 5, and it just sneaks in the edge of the goalpost, and that's going to be a 3-0 lead for the Pats as they will kick off to the Dolphins. So nice drive there, ends in a sneak it through field goal, but they take the 3-0 lead over Miami. There are 7 minutes left in the opening quarter. Kickoff here is a 7. 7 is going to be a touchback. As Miami is going to take over 1st and 10. No movement on the clock. So good job by the Miami defense of stiffening up there as they got a negative yardage play. Almost pushed them out of range there for the field goal. A couple of pretty good field goal kicking teams. It wasn't a great field goal kicking era, unless you have Morton Anderson or a couple of others. Butler for the Bears is a good one. But not a lot of great kicking. Really very poor, at 50 plus. Most teams maxed out at 40, 48, 49. You can see the Miami's long is 49. So I do give them a 1 out of 10 chance if you want to go for the 50-yarder. But, you got to roll a 10 in order to hit on that. So just not something that teams did back then. All right, we got 1st and 10, Miami. This is an outside run, and that's going to be a -1 to the defense. So 9 becomes an 8 on an outside run. That's good for 2 yards as Miami takes it out to the 27. Be 2nd down and 8 for the Dolphins. Marino just 1 for 2. Let's see if they can dial it up here. This is another inside run against the base blitz. And that's going to be a -1 again. So 19 becomes an 18 on the inside run. D6 plus 8. And that's good for 14 yards. And run game's working like that. There's no need to put the ball in harm's way. So this is 10 plus 4 is 14. Takes it out to the 41-yard line. Miami able to be 1st and 10 at their own 41. This is a screen pass, and that will be for a -2. We had a 20 here. That's really nice. 20 minus 2 is 18 on the screen pass. Is a D10 plus 3, and that's good for 6 yards. Brings up 2nd down and 4 from the 47. Got a short pass here as Marino drops back 3 steps, lets it go, and that will be -2 to the defense. So a 12 on a short pass is good for 7 yards. And that pass goes to Mark Clayton for 7 yards. That's going to be a 1st down pickup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out to the 46-yard line. Nice pitch and catch by Marino and Mark Clayton. 1st down play. This is going to be back to the running play. Up the middle is a 0, so no advantage there with the -1. An 11 on the inside run is good for 4 yards, so it takes it out to the 42 for Miami. Brings up 2nd down and 6. Second down play, Marino drops back 7 steps. He is going to have a -2 to the defense. So 11 becomes a 9 on a medium play. He gets hurried by the pass rush, and that's going to be an incompletion for Marino. Just his 2nd miss of the day. Brings up 3rd down and long. And this is 3rd down and 6. I guess not technically 3rd and long, but 3rd and a pretty good chunk of change to get a 1st down. So this is going to be a screen pass against the base. That'll be a -2, so it's going to be tough sledding there. 6 minus 2 is 4. 4 on a screen pass is going to be incomplete, as they can't connect on the running back screen, and that's going to bring up 4th down. From the 42, there's no opportunity for a field goal here, so they're just going to kick it, try try to get New England pinned in deep. So this is going to be a coffin corner kick. A 6 is going to be to the 15-yard line. So New England will take over 1st and 10 at the 15. What is that? That's 27 yards on the kick. And that's going to bring up 1st down and 10 for New England at their own 15. On the coffin corner kick, you're just trying to pin them in deep. So there's no chance for a return. They're kicking the ball out of bounds, like angling it, trying to kick it out of bounds. So that's the idea on that. Not a pooch punt, but trying to kick it, angle it out of bounds. So there's no return on that. And New England takes over 1st and 10 at the 15. They have a 3-0 lead. There are 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first quarter. And this is going to be a 1st down play. Inside run against the base defense is a +1, so that's going to be a 6. No gain on 1st down. Brings up 2nd down and 10. As Miami stuffs it at the line of scrimmage. So I usually mark these. I mark these drives just to know how many drives we're getting, and if you ever wanted to put together drive statistics, you could, like this 6 plays, you know, however many yards, however much time. And 2nd down and play, 2nd and 10. This is going to be a short pass against the blitz. So Miami comes with the blitz, and that's going to be a 0 advantage. So 15 on a short pass is good for 10 yards as New England beats the blitz there. Brings up 1st and 10 from their 25. First and 10 play for New England. Inside run to the base defense, and that's pretty good. That's going to be a +1, so 11 becomes a 12. And D6 +2, that's a nice gain on 1st down for 6 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down and 4 for New England. Patriots with a decent enough drive. They got it going on the ground for sure, but not a lot going on through the air. 2nd down play, this is going to be an outside run. They keep it on the ground. And against the blitz, that will be a -1. So 12 becomes 11. D6 +1 is the roll. That's a 7-yard gain. That's good for a 1st down. As they beat the blitz on that outside run. 1.5 minutes left in the first quarter. And it'll be 1st and 10, New England from their own 38. You can see the game plays pretty quickly. You can really move through each of the different roles. It goes even faster if you're not commentating and try to walk through the game. This is a screen pass against the base, and that'll be a -1. So 11 on a screen is a D6 +1, and just a 2-yard gain on the screen. Nicely covered up by the Miami Dolphins. Brings up 2nd and 8 for the Patriots. Miami looking to get a stop so they can turn this thing around and get back on offense. It's a 6 on 2nd down. That's a screen pass. Oh, I'm sorry. It's an inside run to the base defense. So +1 advantage. 11 becomes a 12. And D6 +2 is a 4-yard gain. Gets them closer to the 1st down. It's going to bring up 3rd and 4 for the Patriots. See if they can convert here at midfield or if this drive is going to stall out. This is a deep shot here against the base defense, and that is a 0. So a 12 on a deep ball is going to be a pass defended. Nice play by the defense, and that is going to be incomplete. And we'll bring up 4th down and 4. Not going to chance it on their side of the field. So this is going to be a punt as they line up for the kick. 40 yards on the punt. Out to the 16. And the return is 4 yards plus a D10, so a 5-yard return. So they take it out to the 21. That's where the Dolphins will start. That's going to be the end of the first quarter. Let's check our time here. Should be okay. Took about 20 minutes to play that. So you can see the game moves through a lot quicker than a lot of play-by-play football games. It's going to take you an hour and a half to 2 hours, depending on how many stats you keep. You know, I'm not running the player finder really or anything, and I'm not writing down individual stats and carries and all that kind of thing, like attributing them to players, although you could. You got places for rushing, receiving, sacks, interceptions. No pass deflections kept in 1985, so I didn't have those stats to use. You could always use the interception chart because that's basically who it is, or you could use the defense chart over here if you wanted to do that. So got the offense and defensive players. Basically it's all the starters except for the quarterback, and then over here it's all the starters except one. So that's how sort of rolling with the players here. I try to make sure that all the players who are listed over here get into the game here, and maybe there's some guys who didn't, you know, maybe they started half their games or something like that. They were technically the starters because they got 8 or 10 starts, but they could safely be left off because they didn't start every game. You know, I wanted to get as many players on there who started and played as possible. And basically you use these, you can use these to attribute penalties or tackles for loss or whatever it is. So here we go. 1st and 10 for the Dolphins. They're starting from their own 21. They're down 3-0 as they weren't able to put up a score in the first quarter. Again, they lost this game 31-14. We're going to start out with a medium pass here on 1st down, and that's going to be against the base defense. So that's a -2, becomes a -3. 5 minus 3 is 2. 2 on a medium pass, of course, is going to be an interception when I call it out. And Danny Marino with the pick, and let's see what happens. A 9 on an interception might be really good, actually. So medium pass, a 9 is going to be line of scrimmage minus D6 times 2. So this is probably going to be a run back. So we take our D6 dice. We're going to read, since it's the Patriots, we're going to read the red one first. 63 is definitely greater than the 21, so that's going to be a pick 6 for the Patriots. As they pick it off and they take it to the house, the interception goes to who? Interception goes to Marion. So Marion takes it to the house for 6, and you got to roll for the extra point. Makes the extra point, and just like that, New England up 10-0 in this one, as that's a stunner. Whew. Marino tried to get it down the field, throws a pick, and Marion takes it back to the house. 21 yards for the TD. New England is going to be kicking off. And we got all this set up. Wow. Big turn of events there here at the Orange Bowl. Hometown crowd is stunned, and this is going to be a touchback as the Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25. So Marino back at it. I'll just let them call the plays. I'm staying out of that. So it's going to be an inside run against the blitz, and that's going to be a -1. So 8 on the inside run is 1 yard. So 1 yard brings up 2nd down and 9. Outside run to the blitz, and that's going to be -2 on the outside run. It's an 8, and good for just 2 yards. So 1 yard, 2 yards. Takes out to the 28. 3rd down and 7 for Miami. Medium pass as Danny Marino drops back. And this will be a -3. 11 minus 3 is 8. 8 is going to be an incompletion, as they just cannot get the passing game going against this staunch Patriots defense. Another punt here. The punt is going to go for 35 yards. 10, 20, 35. And the return is 4 yards plus a D10. Just roll that again. That was a terrible roll. So 14 yards on the return. A net of just 21 yards. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. New England's going to take over 1st and 10 at the Miami 49. And we are in business here. New England's first down play is going to be an inside run, and that's going to be a +1, so 10 on the inside run is a D6, good for 4 yards. Takes it down to the 45. 12.5 minutes left in the first half. New England up 10-0 after that pick 6 against Dan Marino. 2nd down play, this is going to be an outside run against the blitz. -1 to the defense because of the blitz, and that's going to be good for 4 yards. Takes down to the 41. That's going to bring up 3rd down and short for the Pats. Third down play is going to be a drop back pass, medium pass against the base defense. That's a -2. 14 minus 2 is 12. 12 on a medium pass is going to be incomplete as Eason can't complete the pass, and that will bring up 4th down from the Miami 41. 4th down and 2, and they're going to go for it. They're kind of in no man's land here. Definitely can't kick the field goal. Their long is 50 yards. This is definitely longer than 50 yards. So let's go for 4th down. 4th down play. This is an inside run to the base defense. That's going to be a +1. So 10 on the inside run is a D6. So this just has to be at least a 2. If it's a 1, they get stopped. And it's a 3. And they pick up the tough yardage up the middle and get the first down. 1, 2, 3. Takes out to the 38-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Patriots. The Patriots with a couple of 4th down plays. They got 7 yards on an inside run up here for another 1st down. Medium pass as Eason drops back against the blitz. Miami sends them, and that's going to be a -1. So 9 on the play. He's got a quarterback hurry as they almost get to him, but they force the incompletion. Nice defensive call there from the Miami Dolphins. Another medium pass as Eason drops back. He's looking for somebody. I don't know who. Fryer. We'll call it Irving Fryer. This is going to be to the blitz again as Miami sends them again. This is going to be a medium pass to a blitz, -1. 8 minus 1 is 7, and that's going to be another incompletion. Chalk that up to the defense coming at him. So Eason, not a great start here. New England's had their success on the ground. They're going to go back, another 5-step drop, a short pass against the base defense, and that's going to be a tough one too. That's -1. So 14 on a short pass, D10 plus 4, so they still have a chance here to pick up a 1st down. That's just 7 yards though, and they're coming up just a little bit short. And that's going to bring up 4th down and 3. 1, 2, 3. At this point, 48-yard field goal. They got a roll of 5, but they're going to go for it here. 50 is the long, so this would be on the long side for them. And they've already got one from 45, so let's see if they can hit from 48. It's a 9, and it's up and it's good. So a couple of long field goals for New England. And at 10 minutes left in the first half, New England is up 13-0 over the home team Dolphins. The Dolphins a little bit shell-shocked here in the first half, looking for any kind of offense. The kickoff was a 3, and so a 9 on the kickoff is going to be 63 yards. So that's 60, 1, 2, 3, down to the 2. The return is a 3. 3 is going to be an 18-yard return. That takes it out to the 20. Take 15 seconds off for the return. Miami is going to take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Marino drops back to pass against the blitz, and this will be a -2. 8 minus 2 is 6, and that's going to be a quarterback hurry as the blitz almost gets to him, but he's got to throw it quicker than he wants to. This will be a 3. That's going to be a short pass against the base. That's another -2. So 11 minus 2 is 9 on the short pass. Also an incompletion. Brings up 3rd down and 10. This is another short pass against the base defense. So that's going to be another -2. 2 minus 2 is 0, so that's going to be a penalty on Miami. And the penalty is illegal motion. So 5-yard penalty and no movement here, but we're going to take them back 5 yards. So it brings up 3rd down at 15. We're going to have to use our 3rd down and deep column. This is going to be a deep ball against the nickel defense. That's a -2, becomes a -3 with the defense. So a 10 on a deep ball is going to be incomplete. That's going to be a tough one against the nickel. And Marino also having a tough day throwing the ball. They're going to have to punt from their own 15-yard line. Punt is a pretty good one, though. It's 50 yards. Drives it back down to the 35 of New England. They've had a decent enough punting day. The return, though, is 8, and that's good for 18 yards on the return. So 10, 20, 19, 18. So New England, again, is going to start on the Miami side of the field with that nice punt return. Drove it back past the coverage, and they pick up 18 on the return. 1st and 10, New England, from the Miami 47. If New England was a little bit more prolific on offense, this game would be a blowout. But as it is, still within striking range, 13-0. New England has the lead as they take over 1st and 10. Eason drops back. This is going to be a medium pass. -2 is a 10, and that's going to be an incompletion. And that brings up 2nd down and 10. Let's go ahead and get a run in here. Let's run it to the inside. Inside run against the base defense is a +1. So 12 becomes a 13. That's going to be 5 yards. And a nice pickup. Brings up 3rd down and 5. Sometimes you just got to get that positive yardage so you can get yourself in an advantageous situation on 3rd down. This is a medium pass, so he drops back against the blitz. And that's a -1. So 11 minus 1 is 10. 10 on the medium pass is also incomplete. So tough day throwing the ball for both teams as this drive stalls out at the 42. Going to get another punt for New England. This is the coffin corner punt, and that was a great one as a 10 takes it down to the 2-yard line as they pin them down. So that's 40 yards on the punt. and it's out of bounds at the 2. Don't know if I took that off, so I'm going to do it. Miami on the ropes and in trouble in the AFC Championship game, down 13-0 to New England. They desperately need a play here. If they run it deep, they still have a negative advantage. Just not a lot of wins here for Miami because of the Patriots defense. They're just going to have to gut it out and get down the field if they can. Get a couple of big plays. Running up inside is going to be a good way to go, running the ball. So this is going to be an inside run against the blitz, which is a -1. So 10 on the inside run is a D6. And they hit on the 6, so that's good. That'll bring up 2nd down and 4. They're looking for anything to kickstart this offense. 7 minutes left in the first half. It's 2nd down and 4 from their own 8. Miami with the medium pass here against the blitz. Let's see if they can beat it. That's a -2. They got a nice big roll. 15 goes to 13 on a medium pass. D10 plus 8. And that's a good one. 15-yard chunk play for Marino. 6.5 minutes left. So 15 yards takes it out to the 23. And that catch goes to Hardy. I don't know. Maybe that's a... I don't know who Hardy is. But catch goes to Hardy. And that'll be 1st and 10 as Marino hooks up for a 1st down. 6.5 minutes left in the half. 1st down play, this is a short pass, a little 3-step drop against the base defense. Is a -2 advantage to the defense, but it's a nice big roll of 17. So that'll be good for 10 yards as the pass goes to Nathan. And Marino with a couple of 1st down passes is rocking and rolling now. They're out to the 33. They started this drive at their own 2. Let's see what they can do on 1st and 10. Outside run to the blitz, and that's going to be a -2 on the blitz, so an 8 on an outside run, pickup of just 2 yards. Takes it out to the 35, brings up 2nd down and 8. Miami driving. 5.5 minutes left in the second quarter. 6 is going to be a screen to the base, and that's a -2 to the defense. So 4 on a screen pass is going to be incomplete as they can't connect. A lot of traffic there where they're trying to get the ball and just can't connect on the pass. Brings up 3rd down and 8 for Miami. Medium pass here against the blitz. Marino drops back. Medium against the blitz is going to be a -1. Comes a -2. 8 -2 is 6. And the blitz almost gets to him, but it does cause the quarterback hurry. And that is going to be an incompletion. So after a few yards there from Danny Marino, the drive sputters and stalls at their own 35. So it's going to be a punt from the Dolphins. The punt is for 40 yards, 10, 20, 30, 40, down to the 25. As Miami's already got 5 punts in the first half, just not a great offensive half for them. And the return is 4 yards plus a D10, so that's 6 yards on the return. That's going to bring the ball out to the 31. And I guess Miami can take some consolation that New England's not starting on their side of the field this time. But New England takes over 1st and 10 at the 31. They're going to run the ball a little bit here. Try to run to the outside. The outside run against the base is going to be a 0. 10 on the outside run is good for 4 yards, and that's a nice pickup on 1st down. Second down and 4. That'll be an outside run to the blitz, which is a -1. So a 9 on the outside run, another D6 roll. Oh, that was a big one. And that's going to be 6. That's good for a 1st down. Nice pickup there from Collins. 3:45 left in the half. 1st and 10, New England from their own 41. Trying to add to their 13-0 lead. This is a short pass against the base defense. Short against the base defense is a -1. 12 on a short pass, good for 7 yards. Nice pickup there from Tony Eason to Collins again. Brings up 2nd down and 3. New England on the 2nd down play. This is going to be an inside run. As they punch it up the gut. This is a +1 advantage to the offense, so a 9 becomes a 10. And just a 1-yard gain up the middle. Nice defensive play from Miami. Brings up 3rd down and 2. Miami trying to get a stop, so maybe they can get one more possession in the half. This is a deep shot here for Tony Eason as he takes a 7-step drop. He is facing the blitz, and against the blitz it's going to be a -1. So 14 on a deep pass as they connect. He connects with Collins again for 23 yards on the deep ball. Really nice play there from New England. Sets up 1st and 10 at the 10-28. 1st and 10 at the Miami 28, and that was a killer. As they just connected on that deep pass here, you can see all white means incomplete, and then the green here is a 23. So even with the Miami advantage on defense, they rolled high enough to get that play. Brings up 1st and 10 from the 28 for the Pats. This is an outside run against the blitz, and that's a -1 to the defense, but it won't matter. D6 + 6, and that's an 8-yard run. Run goes to Collins. Collins figuring big into this game plan so far. I'll take that one. 8 yards. All right, 8 yards. So down to the 20, brings up 2nd down and 2 for New England. 2nd down play, this is going to be a screen pass. And the screen against the base is a -1. So 7 on a screen pass is going to be a quarterback hurry, and that's going to be an incompletion. So it brings up 3rd down. New England with the draw play on 3rd down. Against the nickel, this might be good for them, as that's going to be a +1. 20 + 1 is going to be a penalty on the defense on a rushing play that is encroachment. That's going to be 5 yards, as they are going to pick up a 1st down without having to do anything. So 5-yard penalty on Miami gives New England the 1st down. It'll be 1st and 10 inside the red zone from the Miami 15. Screen pass against the blitz. Pretty good call there. That's a 0. 14 on the screen pass is good for D6 + 3. 5 yards. 5-yard pickup on 1st down. We are at, we'll just do the 2-minute offense here. So it's going to be 2nd down, 5-yard pickup. Flip over to our inside the 10 goal line plays, as it'll be 2nd down and 5 from the 10. This is an outside run to the goal line defense. That's a -1, so a 9 on the outside run is good for a D6. Just 2 yards on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 2. And let's see if Miami, they have another chance to hold here. See what they can do. 6. That's going to be a medium pass to the goal line defense. That's pretty good. That's a +2. So 12 plus 2 is 15. On a medium pass is D10 plus 10. That's a 20-yard pass. We've got 28 to work with, and that's going to be an 8-yard touchdown. Actually, we've got 18 to work with, and it's a 28. So that's going to be thrown out of the back of the end zone, actually. Incompletion. Brings up 4th down, and Miami holds there. And the way I do it is it's 10 yards for the goal line plus however many yards outside they have to go to the goal line. So they had 18. I rolled a 28. I'm sorry, I rolled a 20. So D10 plus 10 is 20. That's greater than 18, so that's like throwing it out of the end zone. Okay. So they're going to go for the field goal, actually 1-19. What is this? This is 25. So it's not a gimme. They have to roll at least a 3. And they roll a 4. So this is a 25-yard field goal. The Patriots are 3 for 3 on the field goals. And they lead 16-0 against Miami. Take off 15 seconds there. And they'll kick off. Let's see if Miami has a run back in them. Possibility here. An 8 is going to be 65 yards plus the D6, so 71 yards. So the goal line is going to be 65. It's to the goal line, and then that's 5 yards deep in the end zone. Don't want to run that out. Let's just go ahead and do a touchback on that. I know I have a 10 here, but whenever it's kind of unknown, I always like to re-roll. So 1st and 10 from their own 25. All right, New England has a couple plays here. Let's see if they take a deep shot. Deep pass against the blitz is going to be a -2. 10 minus 2 is 8, and that's going to be an incompletion. Second down, they're just going to run it up the gut. This will be against the blitz, so they do send players up the middle. That makes it a -1. 12 on the inside run. D6 plus 2, just 3 yards. And try one more inside run on 3rd down. And that's going to be, this will run out the clock. Inside run against the blitz. Another -1. 10 minus 1 is 9, so good for 2 yards. And that's going to be it for the first half. As Miami comes in and runs out the clock. Miami is down 13-0 at the, or I'm sorry, 16-0 at the end of the half. And New England taking it to them pretty good here. New England did win this game 31-14. They locked down this Miami offense. And yeah. So that's the first half. This is play action football. You can see that defensive teams, especially really strong defensive teams with these -2s in 1985 are going to play really well against whoever they play. The only thing that would be good is if you had the Chargers, that would even out that defense. I think they're the only +2 offense, so most offenses are grinded out in 1982, but the Chargers were throwing it all over the field with Dan Fouts. And we'll see how this one plays out. I'll play off the rest of it offline, I think, and just see how this game ends up. But this is play action football, 1985 version, so this is Super Bowl Shuffle version, maybe I'd call it. And that'll be out soon. I'm also going to release the 2023 season soon. So you play both a modern and a classic season if you want. And maybe if I can release them both at the same time, you'll get a little bit of a double dip. I thought I'd be able to get them out this weekend, but doing a little bit short vacation with the fam. And so going to not release a game when I leave and go away. It's probably not a good thing based on previous releases. So it might be next weekend before we'll be able to get that. And you can see this is how little space the game takes up. You just put all your charts here. That's it. That's what you need to play the game right there. And if you want to check out some of our other games, we have another football game called No Huddle Football, which uses 2 decks of cards to play the game, but also plays very quick and light. And also a classic season. I have 1978 plus 2022 in the NFL. So classic season, a modern season. Still yet to be seen whether this one's going to kind of subsume that. When I release it, we'll see how many people go out and purchase it. If this one becomes a bigger hit than No Huddle, I can safely put No Huddle on the back burner and start to focus on pushing seasons out for this. But it hasn't been a lot of excitement for No Huddle football. So kind of go where the wind takes me on some of these brand new games. If people are excited about it, then I'll be excited about putting out new seasons for it. I've also got baseball games, so if you're into baseball, basketball, up-tempo basketball is my game, so you can purchase that at clarkaddisongaming.com, clarkaddisongaming.com. And yeah, lots of good stuff on there, lots of baseball games, games that I sell on behalf of other game designers. So check it out. Lots to see. New on-base baseball seasons, new up-tempo basketball seasons on there. So there's new content coming out, new seasons. So just go ahead and check it out and pay attention. And these play action football seasons will be coming out soon. All right. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, click subscribe. If you like what we're doing here, give us a like. And that's a super easy way to support the channel. It doesn't really cost you much of anything but a click, and really helps out. We just passed 100 subscribers on the YouTube channel, so very happy about that. And thanks to everybody who has subscribed to the channel. If you want to tell a friend about it, we got lots of stuff going on here. Always trying to put out new content and always trying to push the limits on gaming a little bit and see if we can find some little niches in there that haven't been taken up yet. Creating not quick play games, but quicker playing games, and trying to shave off a few of the corners, see if we can cut off 30 minutes or an hour out of a game that might take a really long time to play, but still keep all the flavor. You know, that's what you want. You want to cut the calories and keep the flavor. So that's what we're trying to do at the Clark Addison Gaming Company, and find our little niche in the gaming world. So hopefully these games fit into your daily life. You got a half hour, you got an hour, you can get a game in or get a half in of a football game. You got 2 hours, you can play a whole football game. Would only cost you 35 hours to play an entire season, which you could do on an hour a day. An hour a day just playing play action football. You could get an entire season in a month. So, you know, trying to help out and provide playable games. And so that's what we're trying to do here. All right. I think that's it from here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.